What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Like, share, subscribe, comment. IG, TikTok, bottom of the video, and we're just gonna hop right into it. So, today we will be talking about another added part or update to Lil Durk's trial or indictment, I should say. So, I know I did a video last week. Well, was obviously this is whole pertaining to the death of Lil Pab, Quandoano's friend in Beverly Hills. Well, shit, I mean, kinda actually, but we gonna get to why it's kinda lately. But obviously, I've did multiple videos about this, so you wanted more in detail about the other specifics of the case. Watch those videos. But last week I made a video, and it was a bond reconsideration by Dirk and his lawyer team, Drew Finley leading it. That basically was trying to get some of the song lyrics thrown out. So supposedly the feds were using some of the song lyrics from Wonder Wayne and Jack Boy, which is a Babyface Ray song, and some of the lyrics that some of the lyrics they were using, obviously, it seemed like it pertained to the situation that happened with Lil Pap, but they were able to prove that the song was made in January of 22 and the incident happened of August of 22. So yeah, they were able to disprove that. It didn't end up getting him by consideration. It just ended up the feds getting another superseding indictment, and we're gonna get into the details of that. So it's really not too many details. The video shouldn't be too long though. But basically in the superseded indictment, the feds they're basically trying to cover their tracks in the superseded indictment. So they end up removing the bounty, which is the whole premise of a murder for hire. So I don't know exact. I've obviously the feds is they're allowed to play these games and play dirty games in a way, but obviously I don't know if the feds are they're obviously changing charges and removing their steps for a reason, but what is that reason exactly? So like I said, they removed the bounty, and then they added a stalking and a resulting of death charge, and obviously now Dirk and his team have time to respond, which would be sometime next week because today is Saturday, so it'd probably be like Monday or Tuesday by the time they have to respond, and we'll see from there. But the fact that the feds are filing all these indictments and taking away charges, changing charges, I think it says something. I think it says a lot. I think it says a lot. I think they feel like I feel like Drew Finley, especially with this press run he's going on because he was on academics. I forgot he was on something else, but I feel like he got something. I feel like he knows he has something that might end up being the deciding factor in this case. Um, Obviously, if y'all are unfamiliar with Drew Finley has beat the feds before, so this is not something that would be new or contrary to him. This is something he has beat the feds before, and if you do it once, you can do it again. So this is definitely a possibility. Now, as far as the stalking charge, we haven't got too many details on what exactly that pertains. Um, the reason, so if you haven't read some of the indictment and why it might be now, the reason I said the bounty is interesting. I don't know if they were referencing the Stephen Mack, which is who reportedly killed D thing, or they were referencing the little Pap thing. Now I would assume that they were removing the bounty from the Stefan Mack because what it seems to be in this it seems to be that Dirk didn't have nothing to do with them prior to it. It seems like they end up, killing him, and then they realized who he was and that he had some beef with Dirk, and that killed his brother. So obviously beef with Dirk, and that they thought they could get funds on the back end from it, and that's why you see them on the AHA set and all that. But at the moment in time, it doesn't look like Dirk had any real communication with them niggas before it happened, and them niggas are cooked because they saying names on video and shit like that. So them niggas are cooked. But yeah, so that's why I'm assuming they moving the bounty for it. Now I'm confused what the stalking for hire charge would be. I mean, I guess if it's relating to the little pap shit, getting their location and all that, I guess that's what you would consider the stalking shit. But I don't know if that's gonna give you a stalking if somebody just dropped the low, and that's always what it felt like to me. Somebody dropped the low on their ass. But I don't feel like you should get stalking for somebody dropping low. That's just me personally. Like nigga, they're giving out information. But that's just my personal opinion. But yeah, that's really all the details and what's different in the case. Like I said, they removed the bounty, stalking for 100. And they added stalking resulting in death charge. So Yeah, which is, obviously very much lighter than murder for hire. It's still a charge, but definitely way lighter than murder for hire. But yeah, look like the feds is backtracking though. That's all I gotta say though. Like, share, subscribe, comment. IG TikTok on the video, and we out.